Namaste beautiful souls, beautiful world, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you guys are doing great. I wanted to make this video for a long time, especially since the time of the lockdown, the pandemic situations, because often I hear a lot of people saying I am bored with my life, or life is boring, I am bored, especially the age group between 16 to 22. Sometimes elder people than me also, but mostly these age groups are saying this. Then I say, why the hell are you bored with your life? Then they go like, are you not bored with your life? They ask me, then I say, I'm not bored with my life. They go crazy by saying I'm mad for not getting bored with my life. Then I'll say, see, you live in a miserable life, or you have a miserable perspective to your life, makes your life boring. I am living in this moment, experiencing this life, this beautiful life, thankfully, moreover grateful that I am breathing. So these are the simple realizations to change the perspective completely, especially when I started my spiritual journey. By saying that I'm not like a perfect spiritual person in any way, just starting to understand more and more, just stepped into the spirituality and all that. But the reason why you are bored, I will say, because of the psychological drama built in your mind, or consciously or unconsciously you're saying to yourself that I know everything, I know who I am, I know how to live with myself, I know what this is, I know what that is, I know everything, you don't have to teach me, I know. Which is a very toxic thought or toxic perspective to life, based on the limited information gathering in your mind from any educational institute, all the way you live, simply the knowledge you get from, which is a smartphone. But take this as an example. I heard this from Subguru. It's also a big realization for me as well. Once he told in his videos that he still don't know what is water, which is a eye-opening moment for me as well, because still I don't know what is water. I know how to use water in a specific way according to my needs. Maybe you're gonna throw some names like Vellam, Tanni, Pani, water, or let's say give some scientific explanation like H2O, we're gonna add something to it, you're gonna get something. These are scientific explanations and these are names for it. Still, it's not gonna define what is water 100%. So now you come to the realization that you don't know nothing about anything. That only what I did with myself. I came to the realization I don't know nothing about anything. So now you understand you don't know nothing about water. What do you think you know about this thing here, this body? Let's say I know it's what, these are made of cells, nerves, tissues, skin, muscle, organ, certain other things, but still it's not going to define what it is. There are lot more than to it. Let's say this is a universe. What we need to understand, we're not this universe, we don't own it, or we're not center of it, we're just one cell in it. So when we understand that, we come to the realization, we started seeking more and we want to understand what it is. By the time we understand what this is, by I would say around 50 to 60, if you're lucky enough to open your intelligence. I'm not gonna say nobody's gonna get that 100% about anything. So by the time you understand 50 to 60% what this here is, the perception of moment, you think you understood it by a minute or an hour or a day. In reality, it took 1 or more year. So you're taking 1 or more year to understand what here is. Imagine the infinite possibilities you have in your hand to understand about this wonderful cosmos. So changing that perception of life or perspective in a different way. Let's say this thought came to my mind last night when I was planning to shoot this video. Let's say we all pick up a stone, or if I give a stone to you, it's like we all do like, it's a stone, I know what this is a stone, there's nothing interesting in it. So either we skip that in the water, or we throw it on a poor creature, making no disturbance or nothing to you. Still you want to throw at that poor creature, which is a cruel perspective to that cruel, or which is a terrible perspective to that creature and the stone itself from the human beings who are showing. If you give me a stone, what I do is I'm gonna think about the stone. How the stone land up here? How many years did it take to form that specific shape, that chiseled sharp shape, or maybe the soft in shape, somebody put it here, or somebody actually carved it in the specific way. We all know they have a story to tell. It's something wonderful about the stone itself. It's a simple stone, but it's wonderful. So if you change the perception to the stone in a certain way, it makes you understand more about the stone. Imagine how many wonderful things you can learn from this entire cosmos. A lot. I'm saying this a lot. So all I did is came to this realization that I don't know nothing about anything. That's all I did. So when you adjust the algorithm of your life, you do all certain sadhanas and all that, limited information gathered in here never define who you are. It's just a simple identity. You need to understand that life is happening here. It's not about, life is not like, oh, I have camera, or I am going to school, I'm going to college, I'm working, I have a beautiful house, car, a wife, a girlfriend, whatever it is. That's not life. That's a certain accessories and things happening around your life for certain needs. It's not life. Life is here. Come to the realization that you don't know nothing about anything makes you a wonderful person, which makes you seek more and more and more about a lot of things and engage every moment of your life. Exciting to understand and educate more. I'm telling you, your life not gonna get bored. At least this is what it worked in my life. For me, this is how it worked. So I hope you like this video. I hope I shared something valuable to you guys. I'm doing something this is something like this I'm doing for the first time, so give me some feedbacks on my WhatsApp or comment down below about the thoughts that I shared. So till next time, signing off from Kurnana Vlogs. Peace.